Here is the Kerry team. Goalkeeper Brian Kelly from the Legion Club in Killarney has done well in his first championship season. Played 3, conceded 3 is the record to date. They might be the oldest swingers in town today, but look at this full backline for experience. Mark O'Shea is 34, Aidan O'Mahony is 34, but Shane Enright is a mere young fella at 26. Very difficult to fill the number 5 jersey after Tomas O'Shea, but Rathmore's Paul Murphy has given it a good go. Peter Crowley replaces Killian Young at centre back, with captain Fionn Fitzgerald at left half back. Anthony Marr and David Moran are retained at centre field, with Brian Sheehan interestingly held in reserve. It's a crucial area for both counties. Dingle's Michael Gainey is again given the number 10 jersey, with Johnny Buckley at centre forward. The hard-working Donncha Walsh is on the other wing. Kenmare's Stephen O'Brien is back from injury. Paul Gainey is transferred to full forward, which means no place for Declan O'Sullivan, with man at the moment James O'Donoghue in the other corner. Robbie Henley has been a model of consistency between the posts for Mayo. He's a very good goalkeeper, but could face his biggest test this afternoon. Now, who will mark James O'Donoghue? Jason Gibbons is a late replacement for Chris Barrett, but he's more likely to play at centre field. Jerk Cafferty and Keith Higgins complete the line. All-star wing-back for the last 2 years, Lee Keegan is at number 5. Tom Caniff is a solid centre-back, while another all-star, Colin Boyle, is at left half-back. Donald Vaughan used to be a wing-back, but at centre field he can express himself more. Seamus O'Shea, his partner, is a top-class midfielder. Kevin McLaughlin's work rate and scoring potential makes him invaluable up front. Aidan O'Shea scored a great goal against Cork, so is again at centre forward, while Jason Doherty will always be a threat. This is the man, of course, Kerry will have to watch. Ballintubber's Killian O'Connor at top of the right. Team captain Andy Moran doesn't start. Alan Freeman gets the late call-up, with Alan Dillon in the other corner. Kerry playing from right to left. Mayo won the toss and are playing down from Hill 16 down towards the Davin end. I can certainly say there's a very large crowd here. We'll get the official capacity later in the afternoon. It's the first of the All-Ireland football semi-finals on. David Moran gets it in for Stephen O'Brien, and that is over the crossbar. This is a good young talent. He scored a spectacular goal in the Allianz League in Castlebar, and he's a man to watch. O'Brien is his name. He's from Kenmare. Kevin McLaughlin goes long to Alan Freeman. Gets the first touch. Shane Enright did well, good handling. Mark O'Shea loses possession, is chipped back, there's a chance. Freeman is available to his right. This is Alan Dillon, and this is over the bar.
Really great score by Alan Dillon, but it was the challenging for the ball, and again it's the tackling, Marty, which was going to be so important today. Great flick back. Alan Dillon turned, wanted to go on his right, turned back on his left, kicked a great confident score.
This is David Moran. Down far is Michael Gainey. Stephen O'Brien. This is a good footballer. Pulls the brakes. Gives it for his nice effort by James O'Donoghue.
Oh, that was a really great score from O'Donoghue. He came back to get that ball. You see the way he came back there, Marty, allowing a little bit of space and allowing himself to be able to kick it off his left foot. He's certainly not been double marked at the minute, because if he was, he wouldn't have scored that one. Got an easy kick away.
There's nobody in around the house. Has to go back outside to Fionn Fitzgerald, who in turn goes to David Moran. Jinks past Jason Gibbons. He's going for the score. He hits it. And he hits it beautifully. Confidence oozing out of David Moran. He had options available, but he opted to go the solo route.
You won't see many scores better than that, because he jinked to his left and he kicked it with his right on the outside of his foot. He was very confident about that ball, and Mayo sitting back and allowing Kerry have those shots.
Jason Doherty, down far is Alan Dillon. One man up front. It's Killian O'Connor. One Kerry man, Shane Enright, trying to get inside that cover. Still O'Connor, difficult angle. He hits it, and it's over the bar. Despite the tenacity of Shane Enright, Killian O'Connor kept his composure and scored a wonderful point here. Colin Boyle. Alan Freeman is making a run. There's a touch inside. It's Killian O'Connor. It's 1 against 1. Surely it must be a goal. It's into the side netting. The referee is not listening to the protestations by Mayo, but let's be honest, this should have been a goal.
Well, won't get a better chance than that. And again, the long ball, we've talked about it, inside, shouldn't have happened on a defence, takes it aside, brilliant beating of the keeper, terrible execution of the shot, was no free there, and if there was, he got the advantage to finish it off. He was unable to do so. It's a wide.
10 against 10. Michael Gainey, James O'Donoghue. Back to Michael Gainey, aiming for the cousin Paul. It's a chance, and it's another shot missed. Out of 4 long balls into Paul Gainey, he's won 3 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of foot passing going on this afternoon. Good to see it. He gets inside well. Again, the defender caught in front. Great opportunity. I'm not sure which miss was the worst or which was the best, but there's certainly an opportunity for Kerry.
Getting a touch again is David Moore, who's really playing well, I have to say, in the middle of the field. So too is Johnny Buckley. Declan O'Sullivan, Donegal Walsh. He can score from here, and that's what he's done.
And they're the type of little balls I'm talking about, Marty, the ones that are flicked out with a bit of space, not taking it into the tackle, moving it on, quick hands, and that's what you want to look for from your players in tight little moves like that. They have quick hands there to move the ball out to a man coming forward. Good score by Donegal Walsh.
Ball into the middle, Donald Vaughan. Courageously goes down, he releases it. His opposite, number 8, Anthony Marr, gathers. Quick ball in from Paul Gainey to cousin Michael, who's reversed it. He turns. Is it good enough? It is. Michael Gainey gets his first point in this All-Ireland semi-final, which means all 6 Kerry forwards have now scored. Out of 7 points, Kerry have scored 6 coming from play. Aidan O'Shea down the middle, coming fast and furious. Lee Keegan. Mayo need a score, and off the top of the post and over the bar. All-star footballer for the last 2 years as a wing-back. He's scored a goal and 3 points in the championship campaign so far. This one, possibly the most valuable. Oh, Michael Gainey lucky, but it comes back for Fionn Fitzgerald. They recycle it. David Moore gets by the initial challenge. He's going for it again. It's his second point of the match. David Moore is a man on fire.
He certainly is in all aspects of the game, Marty. He's playing midfield, he's catching the ball out there, he's breaking the ball out there, he's back in his own defence, he's helping the attack, and he's helped himself to 2 points in this game with 2 superb points.
Wonderful, wonderful point by David Moore. Johnny Buckley got a touch. Oops, there's a kick out from Lee Keegan. And the referee, if he saw what we saw, Lee Keegan is in trouble here.
He did see it, Marty. He certainly saw it. There's no doubt about it. And Donegal Walsh showed him exactly what happened as well. It is a kick out, harmless as it was. It's still a kick, use of the foot. So I think it'll be a yellow.
What will David Goldrick do? Lee Keegan is pleading his case. Oh. It's a straight red. Lee Keegan is off after 33 minutes and 18 seconds. Mayo are down to 14 players.
See it again. He is fouled. He takes a bit of a punch. He strikes with the leg. It's harmless stuff, Marty. I'm not sure did he need to walk for that. We're coming to the test of character for Mayo, Marty. This is it. This is the fulcrum of the game. This is a crucial juncture for Mayo now. Can they step up, respond? Can they put a few scores on the board? Can they get within touch and distance of this Kerry team and regroup again?
Mark O'Shea gone from right corner back to left half forward. Fionn Fitzgerald, captain of Kerry, leading by example. That's a really good score. It was patient. They didn't panic, they waited for the opportunity, and it was the Dr. Crokes man that delivered the point. How Mayo will get themselves out of trouble here with just 14 players will be interesting. Even already, I can tell you off camera that there are going to be just 2 Mayo players inside the Kerry half of the field. Alan Freeman and Killian O'Connor. Here's James O'Donoghue, and that is over the bar. Normal service has resumed.
It's resumed because Keith Higgins was just caught napping there. He didn't see the man move. There should have been plenty of bodies back there.
Here comes Aidan O'Shea. As the ball is driven in, Alan Freeman is underneath it. He gathers it. Taking on Mark O'Shea. They need a goal and a save by Brian Kelly. Comes back out for us, Jason Doherty. Available if needed is Alan Dillon. Will he take his point? He will. Good score from Mayo. Good save.
Good score. Goal opportunity, Marty, and I think they're going to need goals this afternoon if they're going to win this game or even come close in this game. How do they do it? They've got to absolutely throw caution to the wind. Aidan O'Shea has got to step up to the mark. Alan Dillon, we've got to see more. They will get Andy Moore on the pitch, and they could make a fist of this yet.
Comes back first, Colin Boyle. Can he do something from here? He hits. He scores. Fantastic. Spirit, passion, pride. It's all coming from the soul of County Mayo.
He goes through with no doubt in his mind. He kicked it with utter confidence, and again it needs to be a 50-50 kick out, and Mayo to come up with possession.
And the 52,495, well, they're certainly getting their money's worth. Much better this second half. Kerry struggling to find their rhythm. Kevin McLaughlin, good block down, comes again to McLaughlin, knocked away. Superb defending by Kerry. This is Anthony Marr. Double tracked down by Killian O'Connor. Alan Dillon, he scored twice. It's dropping over the crossbar. Mayo have found their rhythm.
Marty, technically a brilliant score, inspirational. It's more than a score for Mayo at the minute. It puts them within striking distance again. Make them kick it out to the middle of the park, come up with possession. They can't do it, but they're working awful hard, fighting for every scrap. It's a game.
4 points at half-time, 1 point now. Aidan O'Mahony dispossessed. Alan Dillon. We've seen it at club and county. When you're 14 players and your gander is up, as they say, you come back and you score points that are truly magnificent. Kelly and O'Connor with his 6th point of the game and his 2nd from play.
And he's doing today what James O'Donoghue did the last day. It's a one-man show in terms of scoring. He was on his own in the first half up in the forward line. He's not now because Mayo have decided to push up. They're so in this game and they really have the tempo. The momentum is with Mayo.
Declan O'Sullivan shoving away the challenge of Tom Caniff. Donncha Walsh into space to open out the Mayo defence. James O'Donoghue, Keith Higgins. O'Donoghue again, floating it into the middle. Here comes the overlap, here comes the shot. It's Donncha Walsh.
That's the thing about Kerry, they can produce a little bit of brilliance from nothing. James O'Donoghue being marked all afternoon superbly, just flicks the ball, great oncoming position. Did think about going for goal, but knew a point was sufficient.
And you saw who's warming up along the sideline. Kieran Donaghy. Remember, Mayo are playing with 14 players. You wouldn't think it, would you? Andy Moore into the middle, getting away from the challenge. Jason Doherty, can he score? Yes, he can. It's his first point in this All-Ireland football semi-final, and the sides are level for the 6th time.
And you have to look at that score again. See the way he was spun. He never looked at the goal once. He knew exactly what it was, and that's the true mark of a quality player. He knows before he gets that ball exactly where the goal is, what he wants to do with it, and he did it.
Keith Higgins loses possession, and the ball comes to this man, James O'Donoghue. He's going for it. Oh, my word. Over the crossbar, and all of 52,495 jump to their feet, and then we all sit down. Keith Higgins takes off. Alan Dillon, 1 against 1. It's Captain Andy. What can he do? He can score.
And he can give leadership to his team, Marty. That was a great pass, great move, great execution of score.
7 times level in Croke Park. Seamus O'Shea gets by several challenges. Gone through the middle is Donald Vaughan. He's on the 20, 13, about to pull the trigger. It has to be a penalty. Wonderful, incisive run by Donald Vaughan. The referee has given a penalty. He's indicated that it is. But what about this? It started with Seamus O'Shea. Here comes Donald Vaughan like a train and is pulled down inside the large rectangle. Penalty, it has to be. He scored 2 penalties all the way over in the Bronx, New York, in the first round of the championship. It's Killian O'Connor against Kelly. It's a goal for Mayo. It's his 3rd successful penalty in the championship journey for the Connacht champions. 4 points down at half-time. Mayo lead 113. Kerry 13 points. Tom Knick puts the head down. Donald Vaughan sprays it over. Carries Cillian O'Connor. Gets away from Mark O'Shea, and he puts it over the bar. 1 goal and 7 points for Cillian O'Connor.
Cillian O'Connor absolutely on fire. I'd say if they get the ball anywhere around him at all, it'll end up in a score.
David Moore. Peter Crowley. Back to Moore again. Gets by the initial challenge of Seamus O'Shea. He drives it in long. It's aimed at Kieran Donaghy. He's got it. Donaghy goal for Kerry. The Kingdom are not beaten yet. It was the old 1-2. Kieran Donaghy. Once upon a time it was Gooch Cooper. Now it's Donaghy and James O'Donoghue. Long ball, layoff, bang. Kerry goal. Wow, what a finish. Now, can Kerry get 1 more point? Gone through the middle, it's Mark O'Shea. Can he reach it? He can. He pulls the brakes. Back outside first, Fionn Fitzgerald. They're inside the 20-metre line. Kieran O'Leary shoots, and that is over the bar. What a score! Kieran O'Leary from Dr. Crokes in Killarney. Kerry are back in the match. 3 minutes of time added on, and after 71 minutes, 42 seconds, they get the equaliser. Level for the 8th time.
Yeah, don't rule out a draw, but you just feel there's going to be a score coming. Both teams totally going for great courage by Kieran O'Leary in the shooting, as well as everything else this afternoon. Oh, surely a free there.
Surely a free is right as James O'Donoghue gathers it. Right man, right place from Kerry. He's going to pull the trigger. He's going to score. No, he's not. It's gone off the post and wide. Oh my God. I know we get games like this in hurling, but this is really, truly a wonderful game of football in the second half. 20 seconds left. The replay is in Limerick next Saturday evening, by the way, if it is a replay. 5 o'clock. It will be at the Gaelic grounds in Limerick.
He's having a go, breaking ball. No doubt the whistle has to go after this.
If you can't bear to look, well then just listen. Because this is a kick for the All-Ireland final. It's Brian Sheehan going to take it. It's dropping. Is it got the legs? They're underneath it. And Mayo save it. And surely the referee will blow the full-time whistle. He has, and thank God we have a replay.
Wow.
What a game of football. Wonderful, wonderful. Back in 1951, Kerry and Mayo went to a draw in the All-Ireland semi-final. Mayo went on to win it, and indeed went on to win the All-Ireland title, which they haven't done since that day in 1951. Is that an omen, I wonder, for Mayo? Full time, Kerry 116, Mayo 116.